with my man, DJ Rain.
This is the BRB with Christian Hip Hop Fam. Can you put the Christian Hip Hop Fam in there?
Sure.
Do it again. All right, 1, 2, 3, go.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is the BRB with CHH Fam, and you are listening to the Reverb Live Show with my man, DJ Rain. Mate.
Yeah. All right, that's it, man. Appreciate you, man. God bless.
God bless you. Yeah.
Cheers.
Reverb, and echo through my heart. Bring the beat back, man. Reverb, well, to me my flesh is so good, so now please turn up your effect. Reverb, hold on. Reverb, through my heart.
Hey, what's up, family? This is DJ Randy. You're tuned into the Reverb Live Show, the syndicated talk show playing the best in Christian hip-hop and urban gospel music. We also give the latest in news, interviews, laughter, and much, much, much more. Hey, I want to thank you for tuning into the show right here, right now on this station, or checking out our podcast. But, yo, you got to check out the live show. The live show airs every Tuesday, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on ReverbLiveShow.com. During the live show, you can post your comments, and we'll read them live on the air. That's right. All you got to do is jump on Instagram Live, Facebook Live, and we're even streaming live on YouTube Live. So just post your comments on any one of those platforms. We'll read them out, making you live part of the show. And, hey, you'll be hanging out with the Reverb Live Crew. Speaking of the Reverb Live Crew, let's throw around the horn and see what's going on with the Reverb Live Crew this episode. Tracy the Professor, what's up?
What's good, DJ Rain? What's good, Kicker King D3? What's good, listeners out there? Honking horns 3 times for the Lord. Bop, bop, bop. That's 4, y'all. Bum, bum,
That's
bum.
how I blow my horn.
Okay, there's a 4th one. Like David in the Lion's Den. He was like, the 3 Hebrew boys. There was 3 of them, but it was a 4th person walking. Come on. But anyway, man, this weekend, y'all, I did some much needed self-care.
Okay.
I went and got a pedicure and a manicure.
Let's go, man.
And I just, chilled. So when I was sitting in a chair, the guy he got to the massage part of your feet. Mm-hmm. He massaged your feet and he
fell
massaged
asleep.
No, I didn't fall asleep. I was just like, yes, thank you.
Yeah.
And my guy, I always go in there and ask for him. His name is 10.
Mm-hmm.
So I always ask for 10. 10, I want 10 on my feet. I don't want nobody else 10. We have this person available? No, 10.
No.
So I go in there. He gets on the massage part of my feet, y'all. First of all, he got my feet so smooth, like as if I came out my mother's womb.
Yeah.
Okay? And then on top of that, when it got to the massage part, y'all, I was like, I'm taking you home with me.
Right.
And then I told his wife, I said, ma'am, his wife, because, it's like an Asian family-oriented type of, nail salon, nail spa. And I said, ma'am, I'm taking your husband home with me. He coming with me because I need my feet rubbed like this all the time. She said, take him. She said, you can have him. I just bust out laughing. He bust out laughing. It was all in love. But, man, self-care is great, and especially when you got the right person working on your feet.
Yeah.
I mean, your feet, y'all. It's okay. Get your body rub, get your massage, a full body massage, but if you can just get your feet done.
Yeah.
You can just walk lighter. You can walk on water.
If you just get your foot though. Come on. That was Peter's problem.
Yes.
Do ladies prefer guys rubbing their feet?
I prefer guys rubbing my feet.
I've never gotten my foot massaged or gone to like a spa thing and done that.
I definitely have, but it wasn't with the intention of a foot rub. It was with the intention of not the pedicure. Pedicure. I was about to say not the pedicure, the other thing.
I'm about to say, what did you have to do if it wasn't a pedicure? Where they going?
I had a manicure for my feet.
There you go.
Goodness.
All right. I'm glad you had your spa date. Let's check in with King D3. D3, what's up with you, man?
What's happening, man? Hey, yeah, we honked our horns 3 times, and you also got to say what's happening to the Heavenly Father, because it is a must to do so, because we got to greet royalty whenever
What's up,
they are
Heavenly
in the
Father?
building. You know what I mean?
Hey.
We
Hey,
still on
Lord.
that? Did you? So yeah, man, mentioning feet rub, it reminds me of a time that, my wife, of course, she works on her feet. She has her own business. She does really well. So she works on her feet, not just sometimes, but all day. So whether I liked it or not, and I don't know if this was you. I used to rub my mom's feet all the time. Now, I didn't want to, but I did, and I just got in the routine of doing it.
Yeah.
So when I got married, I'm like, oh, yeah, bet. I'm a foot rubbing machine by now. I've been doing this
I'm
for
a
X, Y,
professional.
yeah. Man, then God really tested me. He said, okay, now you have a woman who literally works on her feet all day. Let's see how well this machine works. And, I would say this, he's continually making me more, honestly, I ain't gonna lie. I heard a Jay-Z lyric that simply said, I got a daughter, gotta get softer. And I think sometimes us as men, we gotta embrace that energy, that soft energy. Sometimes it's a feminine energy that you have to embrace to be able to be in a space where you're geared towards,
Being compassionate in that way.
Compassion and that love.
That
because-
being tender.
Yes, being tender. That's good because my wife knows the difference between when I'm rubbing her feet and when I'm rubbing her feet with love. I don't know. Both say I got the same fingers,
hands.
same hands.
Yeah.
I even got the motion right. But when it don't have that love in it,
It's
man,
a difference.
man. So I just
It's like what's a guy named Otis Reddy say? You got to try a little tenderness. Hey, love a
Yeah,
squeeze,
man.
never leave a rubber feet and rubber shoulders. I try a little tenderness.
Nonetheless, I want to encourage everyone out there, man, who when you thought you had it and God pushes you just a little bit more, to know that push is going to add a little bit to who you are, and you're going to appreciate it in the end. Speaking to you, I'm speaking to myself, and I'm speaking. You heard me?
I got a double kid story. First one is about baby boy Owen.
Okay.
So we signed everybody up to play soccer.
Okay.
O'Neal loves soccer. Owen likes to play soccer at home. Doesn't like to play on a competition level.
Okay.
So we paid all this money for him to go play with other kids. He's like, no, I don't want to play, Daddy. He would literally cry the whole entire time and will walk off the field.
Oh.
We've done this for 2 weeks now. Third week, he got a little better.
Okay.
The coach said, how about I have him stand with me? And then, is that okay, Owen? Okay. So at least he stood on the field this time.
Yeah.
But he's out there pointing to the kids like he the coach. Like, you gotta kick the ball.
Wow.
Like, why aren't you kicking the ball?
Oh, he
Wow.
instructing the coach. What in the world?
But the part that got me was at the end. They give kids sportsmanship medals, and Owen got the sportsmanship medal.
Get out of
Oh,
here.
what?
In my mind, I'm like, Coach, why you gave this man a medal? He didn't do
Take that medal back.
nothing.
Yeah.
I was gonna take it and give it to his brother, but
Yeah.
that would have caused controversy.
Yeah.
But what it did was it gave him so much confidence. It's like, Daddy, I'm good at soccer.
Oh.
I was like,
man.
yeah, you gonna kick the ball next time? Yeah, Daddy, kick the ball.
Oh,
So we'll see.
yeah.
I mean, he was so happy of this medal. He showed it to his Gigi, he showed it to his mom, he showed it to his
Beautiful,
Grammy.
man.
He showed
He
it to
even
me.
went to sleep. Did he show it to you when you came to the house?
Yes.
Showed everybody this thing. He even took this medal to sleep,
Wow, man. That's
left
beautiful.
it on his neck, and went to sleep with this medal.
That's beautiful.
So we'll see what happens. Maybe the
Yes.
coach was right. He just needed a little confidence booster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the funny part was there was a new kid that joined the team. His name is Bryce. Bryce scored 4 goals.
Wow.
Usually the score is 0-0.
Yeah.
No one scores a goal in these little pee-wee games.
Yeah.
Bryce scored 4 goals.
Wow.
First day on the soccer field, the shortest kid on the whole team.
Wow.
Time to give awards. Bryce didn't get the award. Went to Owen that didn't do nothing.
Oh.
Bryce cried.
Oh.
I want the award. I felt so bad.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, man.
One learned a lesson. The other one also learned a lesson. It's not about winning all the time.
Yeah.
The other one learned that it's not about playing all the time. It's the attitude that you have when you play.
That's
So
good.
both of them learned the lesson, but I would have gave the award to Bryce. My man scored 4 goals.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Clearly.
at least be like, oh, hey, son, can you let Bryce hold it for a little bit? Let's share.
Oh, man. Props.
If Owen kicked that ball, he gonna need a foot rub, man. So get ready.
We'll just have to get ready. And
That-
O'Neal did a good job in his soccer game. He finally, usually the kids get together in one little huddle and start kicking each other, kick the ball. O'Neal says, I'm not going in there. He just stands outside and look, and then he'll go chase the ball, which is kind of smart. But this time he actually dove in there and started kicking other people. So I thought it was cool. So they both won something this week. So it's pretty good. We'll see what happens next week in our soccer drama, sports drama. Dun, 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 dun. People, we'll see what happens if you tune in with us. We got a great show lined up for you. We got the Reverb Word of the Day coming up right after this. And later on, we have an interesting interview. And it's so compelling to have this interview with this artist, with this song at this time.
Come on.
In this
Don't go
season of
nowhere.
life.
Yeah, it's the Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain.
You don't seem to understand something.
The best urban gospel show airing right now. It's the Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain.
Please excuse me, cause I'm about to get low. I'm on the stage, but it ain't for a show. Take a supper like a 4th of July. And if you don't like what we doing, be quiet. We gon' do it like we know we supposed to. Throw your hands up like you hanging the post. I hop out the porch and go in like I'm no go. All of my life like I'm Casey and Jojo. I'ma keep it 100. I don't even go watch it. So before you try to stop us, let that boy work. Let that boy work. Please clear out the flow, we going in, cause see the sun. Let that boy work. Let that boy work. 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 Work. When I think about what he brought me through, I just cannot help but be excited. I would, but I don't wanna do it alone. This is notice that you've been invited. It would take over, so don't try to fight it. I would just hop on the wave and just ride it. Singing the ocean like fishes and pirates. So I left what shows I walked in my body. He give me high when I feel low. Why would I lie, boy? I'm telling you so. How do I know? It's all in my soul. In the middle of the night, boy, I glow. Look at the glow. I'ma keep it 100. I don't even go watch it. So before you try to stop us, let that boy work. Let that boy work. Please clear out the flow, we going in, go see the sun. Let that boy work. 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 It ain't nothing that can make me look back. Usain Bolt on the track. When life was holding me down by the neck, had to worship to get free from my past. So I go in and forget where I'm at. Yeah, let me jump on no views in the back. Bang on my head, but it ain't rock and roll. He been too good to me, what is the fact? I go wherever he wanna. I do it free, it's an honor. Kept me when I was a goner. So that's why I give him all the praise. I'ma keep it 100. I don't even go watch it. So before you try to stop us, let that boy work. Following Jesus.
Reverb, reverb, and echo through my heart. Bring the beat back, man. Reverb,
Well, to me, my flesh is so good, so Lord, please turn up your effect.
Reverb Live Show. Reverb Live Crew's in the building. Coach Rain.
Master Minister Tracy.
And Cooker King D3.
I don't know. If y'all tune into our live show, we'd like to give our live listeners a quick shout out. D, who's checking into the live show real quick?
Man, yo, we got them on YouTube and we got them on Facebook. We got the Light 777 checking in, man. What's happening? Bringing the light in the building, and we got somebody bringing a whole lot of personality, whole lot of attitude, and a whole lot of needles, according to what she's trying to do. And that is Sheena_B_encouraged, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank y'all for checking out the live show. Now let's jump to this Reverb word of the day. Professor Tracy, what you serving up?
We're serving up Genesis chapter 31, verse 32.
People don't realize how long Genesis is a long book.
Genesis is a long book, but you have at least 5 huge biblical
stories or occurrences.
Main things that's
foundational
things inside just the book of Genesis alone. Not to mention the first 5 books of the Bible. So so we have Genesis chapter 31. But before I read this Reverb word of the day, we want to encourage all of our listeners to read at least one scripture verse a day.
Just one.
So Genesis chapter 31. I'm going to try to give a little background real quick. So we have Jacob who moved over to his uncle's house, Laban. Laban had him work 7 years for Leah. Worked 7 years for Rachel. And then he worked 6 more years for his sheep and goats and all of that stuff. The livestock.
Yeah.
So one day he was just like, you know what, we out of here, y'all. Let's go. God said, go. We about to go. We're not even going to tell Laban. Laban found out 3 days later. But here's what happened. When they left, not only did they leave and he didn't kiss his grandkids goodbye and all of that stuff and tell his daughters bye, one of the girls, which is Rachel, took his house gods. His household gods.
Okay.
So apparently he must have worshipped some idols.
Their family worship.
Yeah, their family must have went to some idols. And so this is where we pick up where Laban has caught up with Jacob. And he's like, man, you could have let me kiss my kids and said bye and all that stuff, but why'd y'all have to take my gods?
Oh.
I'm like, dang, that was the important part. I thought, what happened to the grandkids? That switched quick.
Yeah.
And so he says, this is Jacob's response. He says, but if you find anyone who has your gods, that person shall not live. In the presence of our relatives, see for yourselves whether there is anything of yours here with me. And if so, take it. Now, Jacob did not know that Rachel stole the gods, right?
What about this story?
Right.
You look like a kid.
Yo, so what happened?
Yeah.
And so moving down to verse 35, Rachel said to her father, because Laban, he went to Leah's tent, he went checked the goats and sheep, he went and checked the concubines' rooms, he checked everywhere that he came to Rachel. Rachel was in there just chilling, sitting in one spot. She took the idols and she hid them in her like horse's saddle, and then she sat on it. And then when her daddy came in there, she was like, she said to her father, don't be angry with me, my lord. I cannot stand up right now in your presence. I'm having that time of the month. So search.
This is in the Bible?
Yes.
What?
This is what she said. So search, but he searched, but he could not find anything.
That's crazy.
And when I came across this story, I've read this story a bunch of times, y'all. But this time, I felt the compassion of God on other people.
Okay, let's do this.
I said, God, that she stole from her father. Not only did she steal, but she stole gods. She also lied about the fact that she had them. She also, it was one more thing. She lied about that. I can't think of the third thing right now. It was like 3 things, but if it come up while I'm talking, I'll say it. But it was the fact that she did all of this stuff, and God had mercy on her not to expose her sin.
Oh, boy, you on the point.
The enemy was searching for something.
Yeah.
He was searching for his gods. He was searching for where's the sin at? I'm gonna expose you. This is the third thing. The third thing was Jacob said, man, if you find it, whoever has it, they gotta die.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't think about that.
So she was supposed to die.
Yeah.
She lied, she stole, and God still had mercy on her.
Yeah.
And this thing jumped out to me so big because I'm like, man, how much can God have mercy on us in the middle of our sin, in the middle of when we do wrong, when we know we did wrong, we know we lied. As a matter of fact, the Bible says the wages of sin is death.
Real talk.
But the gift of God is eternal life. And so I'm thinking like, man, probably when her daddy left, she probably threw them things away quick.
Oh yeah, what happened?
I mean, I don't know. The Bible doesn't speak of it.
Oh, I'm like, I really want to know this.
The Bible doesn't speak of it, but I did think about it. Now it was in my prayer, like, Lord, what happened? Like, dang.
Where is this? Genesis?
This is Genesis chapter 31, y'all. Genesis chapter 31.
Read this whole thing over.
Read the whole thing. Listen, the whole story is dope. But y'all, God has grace and mercy on us, even when we're doing wrong. Even when we're and we know we're wrong.
Dead wrong.
We dead wrong. The enemy is right there at the heels of our doorsteps, at the right there searching our tent, trying to accuse the brother and trying to make it a reason, because he can't make it to heaven, but you can. So, listen, if you in the middle of your sin and God just freed you, he didn't let you get that STD like you knew it could have happened. That charge.
Yep. Them boys didn't come get you like they were supposed to.
They didn't come get you. Y'all, I'm telling you, stop it right now. God has had grace and mercy over you all this time. Now let it go and move forward with your life in freedom.
It's good. It's good. It's good.
That was heavy.
And go back and read that Genesis 31. I want to know what she did when her dad left. What did she do with those idol gods? I don't know. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna tell y'all what happened next week.
Okay.
Right.
It's juicy. People don't go anywhere. At bottom of the hour, we got my man Cary the Dreamer. That's like our cousin right here. Man, with his song "I Can't Breathe." Matter of fact, we should just. I don't know. Nah. We'll let him talk about it when we get back. Don't go anywhere. It's the Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain.
Let's get to the point.
Inspiring, informative, and entertaining. It's the Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain.
Have you liked us yet? Connect with the Reverb Live Show today. Like us on Facebook and follow at Reverb Live Show on Twitter and Instagram.
The Urban Gospel Show that gives you live interviews, the latest news, and topics that keep you tweeting. It's the Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain.
They're not ready for this one.
Reverb Live Show, Reverb Live Crew's in the building. DJ Rain.
Giving my life to Christ, Tracy.
And sitting on Grace, D3.
There you go. Man, I love it when we have guests on the show.
Yeah.
At the bottom of the hour, we got him coming on the show right now. He's like family to us.
Nah,
he's
he
like
CHH
cousin.
fam.
Yes, he definitely CHH
Definitely fam.
We got my man Cary the Dreamer. Cary, what's up, man?
Yo, what's good, everybody?
What's happening? Yes, sir. I anticipated this one. I wore my shirt.
Worship is essential shirt.
Yes, sir. It is now. Come on now.
Yo, so Cary, tell us what's been going on with you, man. People that we know you a lot all the time, but tell people, because we got the shirt going on right now, about this Worship is Essential movement that you got going on.
All right. So Worship is Essential is basically something that dropped into my spirit while I was going through the pandemic. It been a while since I've been in church. You know, they closed the doors of the church, but I was still essential to go to work. And it dawned on me one day that when I was coming down the stairs, I was like, man, when the last time I really got lost in the presence of God? And I was like, you know what? The world may say church is not essential, and my job is essential, but no, that's backwards. Worship is definitely essential. And for there on, you know, I wanted to make this reminder to let everybody know, to remind them through this pandemic, don't forget about your worship.
Yeah. Good, man.
Don't forget about your worship, man. Please don't do that. I mean, he's got the merch out going right now. If you want to go get it, we'll give you some information about that. But before we get into that, give us some information about the new project that you just dropped entitled I Can't Breathe.
Yeah.
Yo, I Can't Breathe is so crazy how it came to pass, but it's basically a song that's not just for me. It's for everybody who in this culture that's going through these dark times, trying to understand what's going on, what you see on TV with police brutality and racism and things of that nature. So as a male, as an African American male, I was seeking God, you know, and normally I write all my songs to lead people to the Lord. But this one is different because I need the Lord to come meet me where I was at. You know what I'm saying? And give me the answers that I was looking for, because nobody else could give it to me. And I was like, Lord, they expect me to go to work like nothing happened tomorrow. I need you to, I need this moment with you. I need you to help me to understand and get me back right. So that's how it came to pass.
Now, to be honest with you, man, when you dropped this project or when you leaked it out like, hey, this project is coming out, it's titled I Can't Breathe, I was like, man, not another song about this. I'm getting tired of hearing about this subject and this topic already. Let's stop talking about it. But in the time that you talked about it and did like the little leaks and promos, from the time your song aired, it was, I think, 3 or 4 incidences of the same thing going on. So it's like, I can't believe we're still talking about I thought we were done with this. But I mean, your song dropped at the right time. It dropped right after, or right before the Derek Chauvin case. And I mean, it was such a good time to put this song out, man. So it was very timely.
And it's not even just that. The message that's in the song, it's not even so much of, you know, just tied around the issues that's been plaguing our society. It has a higher purpose message inside of it that's so amazing, and will definitely transcend the culture that we're in now to the next generation.
And what I want to know is, was it difficult for you to write? Tell us about that experience you had being a black male and talking about these issues that's connected to being a black male. What was that writing and recording process like for you?
Man, it was really tough. This one was really hard because I was going through those emotions currently. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know where to turn, you know, and it was hurting me. But at the end of the day, it took me a long time before I even wrote it, you know, because I'm not one to capitalize on people's, you know, misfortunes or tragedies and try to gain some kind of momentum for my platform. I'm not about that at all. I'd rather pray behind closed doors and let God hear my prayers, and he'll do it, you know? But at the end of the day, Trace. But at the end of the day, this just happened to be so therapeutic. So that's why I came so late, Rain, because I was really going back and forth with, should I even write this? Because that's not me. I was seeing posters with George Floyd. I was seeing, you know, all kind of, you know, paraphernalia. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm not on that. But God was like, you know, I prayed with him. I was like, God, do you want me to write it? You know, and I felt that release. And I said, God, if you want me to do it, let it come naturally. Let the words just jump to me, you know. And that's what happened, you know. I just thank God for him speaking through this song.
We have one of our listeners asking a question, Cary the Dreamer. She's asking, how can she get one of the Worship is Essential shirts?
Ooh.
How can she purchase one?
I like this question. All right, yeah, so thank you again for all the supporters, everybody who's listening, who's been following me from day one. If you want to get a Worship is Essential shirt, just go to lifewearbrand.com. Lifewearbrand.com, and you'll be able to get you a shirt.
Lifewearbrand.com. Love it.
All right. So we got the song. We've been talking about it. We got the song queued up. My kids love this song. When the song come out, because it's different. It stands out as soon as you hear it. The first 3 seconds, it just stands out. And I'm like, oh, that's Cary the Dreamer. You a household name at the crib, man. So, hey, here's a song. It's entitled I Can't Breathe by my man, Cary the Dreamer. We're going to play the song. Listen to the words. I always love this artist because he particularly says his words deliberately. Every line, every punchline, every phrase. He doesn't mix bags here. You know what he's talking about, and he's clear in his messaging, and everybody can get it and comprehend it. I want you to listen and comprehend to this song right now. Cary the Dreamer, I Can't Breathe, right here on the Reverb Live Show.
Yo, what's up, man? It's your boy, Cary the Dreamer, and you listening to the Reverb Live Show with your boy, DJ Rain. Guys, go do it, go do it!
I can't breathe. 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 I can't believe, yeah, how they kill us in these streets. It ain't right and it's killing me, see. All I see, yeah, when I scroll down my feed, George Floyd saying I can't breathe. For the life of me, I don't understand why they can't see. Why these people out here mad in these streets. And I agree, we should do it more peacefully. But that don't make it alright, GHT. See, I got a son, and he just turned 1. Reminiscing about young Trayvon Martin. Seen his father cry on every news station. Now I got one, and it hit home a little harder. I'm praying for your sons and your daughters. I love them, I promise. But if I'm being honest, Lord, we got a problem, you know. So think on things eternal, not Jim Crow. Vengeance is mine, says the Lord, that's for sure. I know it gets so hard to cope. This is emotional, but keep trusting the Lord. Cause you know if you don't, you give the devil control. Don't let hate on your boat. You were sinking, I float. Oh. The situation we facing is sad. The sins of this nation, they got this big mad. We in a pandemic, go grab a face mask, scratch that. People not had enough, they ready to mask up. That's why we praying to our Father up in heaven, cause he will protect us. To be honest, people really fed up seeing brothers and sisters in the casket. That's why we asking for some answers. If we don't get none, it's gonna be problems. No capping, no capping. We snapping. It's tragic, it's tragic. This more than a protest. Just in case you ain't noticed, this here is a reason. Treat us with reason. They say the police supposed to protect, but they take they need, put it on our necks. So what you expect? You know what come next. They killing our children, we burning they buildings. When it feels hopeless, no it ain't hopeless. God is focused on your best interest. So the question is, in the midst of this injustice, what's your stance as a Christian? Go ahead and take a minute to consider your position. Like what would Jesus do? Ooh, let me think for a few. Ooh, yeah, that's good. Ooh, he would ride for his people. He would stand for his people. He would die for his people, but he wouldn't do evil. So in the situation that we facing, don't let it take your sanctification. I guess that's really what I'm saying. But we can't chill and do nothing and take vacation. Cause I can't breathe. We still can't breathe. We need more LOVE. Cause I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
We was just talking about Reverb Live Show. Reverb Live Crew is in the building. We got the song I Can't Breathe by my man, Cary the Dreamer. DJ Rain.
Breathing Tracy.
And D3, baby.
Okay.
Yo, Cary, you gotta hit. We was just talking about you during the break, man, during the song was playing. Like, you're a guy that just keeps your consistent back-to-back songs, man. Even Tracy alluded to the song that she loves. What was the name of that song? She loves Petition.
And it's gonna happen. That's me, baby.
Yeah. I like that song, especially at the end. But this song, at a time for this, at a time such as this, man, it is amazing that you dropped this. Let's talk about the intricacies of this album right here, of this track. D, there was one part that you was like, man, I gotta ask him about this part.
Oh yeah, man. What all went into that line where you said, "Don't let hate on your boat. You will sink and not float." Talk about that a bit.
Yeah, man. Okay, so it got close. I'm gonna be vulnerable a little bit. All right. So my wife has a very big heart, and it was affecting her a lot. I seen another side of my wife that I ain't see in a long time. You know what I'm saying? So,
and if you don't know this about her, his wife is a sweetheart, super sweetheart.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So I was like, listen, you know, I know we mad at Trump. I know we mad at what we see in this world, but we still have a standard we need to live by. You know what I'm saying? So we need to sacrifice and you know, crucify our flesh in this moment so we could be vulnerable and open to God. You know what I'm saying? That's what we need to be, and stop trying to pick up pitchforks with everybody else and scream, everybody having a screaming battle, because that ain't gonna change nothing. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said, don't let hate on your boat. You will sink and not float. It's a trap. Yeah. They trying to trick you. You feel me?
Yeah. I like the fact that this message, it was almost to believers like, look, I know you upset, but there's a way to respond. I know you want to get mad. As a believer, there's a way to respond. And then, matter of fact, there's a gut check in there. I think somewhere in the song you were talking about, if you were a Christian, how should your response be?
Yeah.
And I don't want to throw shade. It's like, I know if you're black, I know what your response is, but if you're a white Christian, what should your response be? Because if you siding with God, God would have taken up this cause and would have taken up this fight. So what side are you on?
Wow, yeah. The crazy thing, Rain, is out of all the program directors we sent the song to, it was one program director that sent a negative response, was like, it's a nice song, I just can't relate. And it just so happened that program director was Caucasian brother, you know what I'm saying? So I was just like, wow. You know what I'm saying? So we got to really break the barriers, you know what I'm saying? Even though everything lined up, the messages that everything is how it ought to be, but it's still a barrier that we have to break through these lines of Christianity, you feel me?
Man, and then I'm about to get disturbed, because I'm like, for the program director, you don't have to relate. It's for the audience to relate to. First of all. But don't let me go down there, because I'll be the person who I'm gonna be the Peter in your corner.
Wow! Right, I heard 305 come all the way out right there, Chase.
Come on, hey, there it is. But we have some listeners on there. Ralph is saying, "Amen." He loves your song. We have Sheena checking in. She's up here saying, man, God's gonna do it, and it's unstoppable. I'm unstoppable.
Those another anthems. Yeah, man. Other anthems that this guy has. Please, we're talking to Cary the Dreamer right now. Our guy from hey, wait a minute, ain't he from 305?
Exactly. What you got to say about 305 today?
Nothing. That ain't nothing. You ain't about to have us in no mess.
I can't breathe.
Yeah.
You know what? But it's just a little funny, man. We were closing out and getting ready to bring you back in for this segment. And Rain was actually singing. And I'm like, man, your song, we were talking about this in the car, like anybody can sing your songs, like if you can't sing. And trust me, Rain can't sing.
But he was hitting notes.
But he was hitting all the notes, bro. Yeah, he was hitting all the notes. But man, your songs make people trust in God, pray, believe, and sing.
Yeah. Let me tell you, our pastor even says that sometimes. Our pastor says, God's going to do it, and he keeps saying it. And I promise he got it from you. Yeah. Because you performed that at our church one time, man.
Wow, I'm honored,
so
bro.
The part that stuck out to me was the part about, see, I got a son, and he just turned 1. Yeah. And that part hit home. Yeah. What are your thoughts about your son growing up in this world and having to be exposed to all of this stuff now, and how you're going to treat him when he grows up to be a man?
Man, I'm so nervous about this because Trayvon Martin dad can't hug his son no more. You know what I'm saying? After all the nights putting him to sleep, rocking him to sleep, and waking up, hey dad, adolescent, he can't hug his son no more, and that's crazy. and the killer is walking around at gun shows as celebrity. You know what I'm saying? This is the world we live in, y'all.
Wow.
So I'm like, I got a son and he just turned 1, reminiscing about young Trayvon Martin. You know what I'm saying? Seeing his father cry on every news station. Now I got one and it hit home a little harder. Now everybody feels this, we felt as a nation, as a culture, we felt a way about Trayvon. But now that I have a son, it's a whole nother level. It's a whole nother magnitude to how I feel. So I'm just praying to God for the wisdom so I can raise him in the right way. So he will know and would not be fearful, but just be woke. You feel me?
Man, and a big thing that I noticed throughout the song in its entirety is you spoke to everyone and for everyone. So you spoke on behalf of the justice system. You spoke on behalf of the individuals that were victims. You spoke on behalf of Christians. But even not being a Christian, you can listen to this and really feel it all. And, I want to know, even from the artist standpoint, you had the intricacies and all of the things put into it. It was just so much. How were you able to take those emotions and still apply the impact that you did as an artist, but also as a human being?
Right. So if I understand the question correctly, the way I had to do this one was just, I had to piece this together through my conversation with God. You feel me? So through my conversation with God, with what it is I was going through, we pieced this together. And when I got to a certain point of a thought process, I had to find a turn. You know what I'm saying? We had to pivot. It's always a change. We can't stay stuck. God is always speaking. He's always moving. So after this gets out, then the next thing came up. Then this next thing. Then this next thing, until it was all one thing across the board.
Yeah, man, it was beautifully done, because I know with a heavy topic like this, it's easy to just sit and be humdrum. But I mean, you still were able to get to a point in the song where we saw hope. We saw ourselves in our sad points. We saw ourselves in our dark places, but then we saw ourselves as men and women of God. Like, we saw all of that, and you effectively done it, man. So I'm definitely appreciative for the content.
Man, I'm honored, bro. And just to piggyback off that, it's just everything I seen during those times, as far as creatively, was just so upset, was just one mindset, just mad. But God is a God that sits high and looks low. You feel me? He sees all, he knows all, and we have the answer when we have questions. You feel me? So, man, I encourage everybody to go to the answer, and he will be the light that you need in your time of darkness.
We are here talking to our good friend Cary the Dreamer. His song is out now. It's entitled "I Can't Breathe." Wow, what a fitting song for such a time as this. It's an amazing song. Look, I usually we just play the song and get out of here. I want to play the song again.
I was thinking the same thing. I was gonna ask you to cue it one more time. I promise.
Go play it one more time. I think this is the first double play.
Yeah, come on.
Wow, crazy.
So for y'all that just hopped in the car.
Yeah.
You know what? Just a little background for the double play. Whenever God says something twice in the Bible, he's always trying to get our attention. Like when he was like, like Abraham, don't stab your son. He's trying to he was trying to get his attention. Moses, he was trying to get his attention.
Yeah.
So Reverb Live Show, we're trying to get your attention with what's going on in our world today. We want to give you the message that God gave Cary the Dreamer with "I Can't Breathe."
Yeah, and it's funny. I'm thinking about, and again, I don't want to look like I'm attacking or sound like I'm attacking the church, but we know what the Black Lives Movement stance was on this topic. Do we know what the church's response is on this topic? It ain't clear. It's so not clear. It's not clear from this church. It's not clear from the churches on the north side of town. It's not clear from the churches on the west side of town. It may be clear on these one group of churches, but it's not clear for all the churches together as a movement. And that's the sad part. And I think I finally got it when you were saying, I can't breathe. You know the situation is tough, but you can't breathe because of all of the situations that you're having to mentally deal with.
Yeah.
And I got that through this song, man.
Yes, sir. Exactly, right. That's it right there. It's hard. It's hard to go through every day with these traumas. I can't look at an Arizona can and not thank Trayvon. You know, it's crazy with these things that's lying underneath. But again, you know, we gotta trust God through these.
Yeah, yeah. My man, hey, worship is essential. It's essential that you listen to this song again. But if they want this shirt, they want this worship essential shirt and this gear, this all this stuff. Tracy, how can they do that?
You got to go to livewearbrand.com. Livewearbrand.
Yep, Lifewear Brand, LIFEWEARE brand.com. Cary, if they want to hear some more music from you, man, how can they get in contact with you?
Hey, if you want some more music from me, man, you can definitely go to all streaming platforms and type in Cary the Dreamer. It's very proper, CaryThe Dreamer. No slang, no DA in there. It's just Cary the Dreamer, okay? I also want to say this too. Shouts out to my Reverb fam and everybody who's listening. Somebody actually, you know, went on the website and purchased a shirt tonight. So just a little testimony. Thank you so much.
Hey,
there it is.
I appreciate it. I know my wife is definitely going to be happy.
And please check out the visuals for this. Go on YouTube and do this. The visuals for this video is dope. A great, amazing work you did for the YouTube video. My boys like watching it. I pull up in the car. It's part of the Smith Kid family playlist.
Yes.
Wow.
Lecrae, what was Lecrae and John Legend song? It gave me that vibe.
The river, the something, I don't know. I forgot the name.
It's something about water, man.
Yeah,
we'll do it. But yeah, man, dope visual for sure.
All right, people, we're gonna end out playing this song. Man, that's it for this hour. If you miss any part of the show, if you want to get caught up with any past shows or past episodes, how can they do that, D?
SoundCloud, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, TuneCore, man. You know, research Reverb Live Show, like, comment, and share our material.
And if you have any questions, topic ideas, or you just want to show us some love, hit us up at info@reverbliveshow.com. We'd love to hear from you.
People, we're going to sign off for now, but stay tuned, stick around. Another hour could be on the way. It's the Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain.
News, interviews, and laughter. It's the Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain.
I can't breathe. 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 I can't believe, yeah, how they kill us in these streets. It ain't right and it's killing me, see. All I see, yeah, when I scroll down my feed, George Floyd saying I can't breathe. For the life of me, I don't understand why they can't see. Why these people out here mad in these streets. And I agree, we should do it more peacefully. But that don't make it alright, GHT. See, I got a son, and he just turned 1. Reminiscing about young Trayvon Martin. Seen his father cry on every news station. Now I got one, and it hit home a little harder. I'm praying for your sons and your daughters. I love them, I promise. But if I'm being honest, Lord, we got a problem, you know. So think on things eternal, not Jim Crow. Vengeance is mine, says the Lord, that's for sure. I know it gets so hard to cope. This is emotional, but keep trusting the Lord. Cause you know if you don't, you give the devil control. Don't let hate on your boat. You were sinking, I float. The situation we facing is sad. The sins of this nation, they got this big mad. We in a pandemic, go grab a face mask, scratch that. People done had enough, they ready to mask up. That's why we praying to our Father up in heaven, cause he will protect us. To be honest, people really fed up seeing brothers and sisters in the casket. That's why we asking for some answers. If we don't get none, it's gonna be problems. No capping, no capping. We snapping, we snapping. It's tragic. This more than a protest. Just in case you ain't noticed, this here is a reason. Treat us with reason. They say the police supposed to protect, but they take they need, put it on our neck. So what you expect? You know what come next. They killing our children, we burning they buildings. When it feels hopeless, no it ain't hopeless. God is focused on your best interest. So the question is, in the midst of this injustice, what's your stance as a Christian? Go ahead and take a minute to consider your position. Like what would Jesus do? Ooh, let me think for a few. Ooh, yeah, that's good.
Yo, what's up, man? It's your boy, Cary the Dreamer, and you listening to the Reverb Live Show with your boy, DJ Rain. Guys, go do it, go do it!
Can't get enough of the Reverb Live Show? Listen to our podcast, available on reverbliveshow.com and on iTunes.
The best urban gospel show airing right now.